Hello everybody. Got another new drift truck today, and I'm going to go give this a little test drive, see what it does. I haven't run it with the rubber tires. These are the rubber tires that it comes with. They are slightly larger than the drift tires that came with it, probably 2 millimeters. It does use a 9 millimeter hex, so you can probably find alternate tires for this if you choose to. Did come in a box, so here's a picture of the box for the people that like that sort of thing. This is what comes in the box. And one of the things I like, the body clips have an angle on them, so you can just reach down there and just pull the little buggers out. You don't have to claw at them and fight to get into the body clips. Really like that. They don't have any retainers on them, but you don't have to fight to get to them. So you got drift tires. These come on the truck. You have the little 4-way, 2 extra tie rods, a little tiny Allen wrench, a little tiny screwdriver, and 4 extra body clips. This is the charger that comes with it. The USB cable is a little bit small. You have a red light that shows when it's turned on. You have a charging light that blinks while it's charging, turns solid green once the charge is complete. It comes with a lithium-ion battery, which is kind of a good thing. You don't need a LiPo in this truck. You could probably put one, but you don't need one since now maybe with the rubber tires you might see some advantage. I don't think with the drift tires you're going to see an advantage. I like the lithium batteries because you can leave them charged. You don't have to put a storage charge on them. This one is an SG-1603. They make the 1604, which is kind of the Mustang sort of looking version of this. So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover. I'll go over the rest of the stuff when we get outside, so let's get to it. I picked this up. Dave down in Perth suggested that I'll show you his channel. What he was saying that a larger car would be a lot easier to control than the little tiny car to learn on, and then I can fine-tune on the other car. And I do have some appropriate size tires ordered for it. So ordered this thing. It has ESP, which is just a gyro. Pretty nice little car. It's got a set of lights on it. Oh, they're going on. I was waiting for a beep. All right, so you got a choice of the headlights, the red around the headlights, just the red, or just the headlights. And then it's got the red light in the back, which works when the white light is on. So we're going to walk out in the street and give this one a quick test. There we go. All right, we're going to walk out in the street and give this one a quick test. Now the controller on this one, I've got an option for low, middle, and medium and fast. I haven't tried this thing out yet. So, and then it's got a steering trim. You can control how much the gyro does, and you can reverse the steering, you can reverse the throttle, and you can control a limit on the steering. So it's pretty nice looking. I'm going to try it in the street first, and I'll throw a picture up here to show you the difference in size between this car and the other car. Let's give this one a shot and see what it does. And this is on the first speed. Much easier to control than the little one was. And I've got the gyro turned down pretty far. And this does have a protective body coating on it, and I don't have it pulled off yet. That's just on the first speed right there. And I've got the steering turned all the way up. I'm going to turn it to the middle speed. Oh yeah, you can hear the difference in the motor. The LEDs are pretty bright for as bright as the sun is. That red one really shows up well. I'm going to go to the high speed. Oh yeah. I haven't run this with the rubber tires on it. The rubber tires are a tiny bit taller than what these are, even on this car. So The one thing I will say, this uses a 9mm hex, so you might be able to find some sort of a alternate drift tire or alternate rubber tires than what this thing has. And on a smoother surface, I think this would do a little bit better. Let's go over on the concrete and see what this thing does when it's not bouncing around quite so much. Yeah, it's a little easier to control on a smoother surface. I'll turn it up to the middle. Okay, so I don't really have any cones or anything to practice on, and it's going to take a lot of practice for me to be able to drift this, but it's definitely easier to control than the other car was. And I'm going to turn the ESP all the way up. Still kind of rough. It does better on a smoother surface without gravel. Now this is definitely easier to control. I'm going to turn it to the 3rd speed just because I can. Back on the 1st speed. Yeah, that's where I need to be for a while, is on the 1st speed. So, the wind's picking up. I'm going to see how the motor's doing in here. But the motor's warmed up a little bit, but not so much I can't keep my thumb on it. Appreciate you watching. Got some other videos I'll throw up over here. If you want to catch up on some of the stuff on my channel, probably most of you are already caught up on most of it. So we'll go forward from here. Thanks, appreciate it, and catch you in one of those videos or catch you down the road.